Up, everybody? It's your girl Choose. We're just going to check in today because we want the real TT on what's going on. And going back again to these meetings, I have found some really good information that people may or may not want to hear. Now, this is not for the trustees, it's not for the mayor. This is for the residents of Dolton. So, here we go. Take it away.
When you sit in office, but these were the same things you complained about. This is what I'm not getting. And then in a recall, yes, we can vote to recall the mayor, but do you know you have no voice? And who will be the next person sitting there that the board decides? Have y'all told the people that part? So who will be appointed? You gonna bring Riley Rogers back? What's gonna be done? So pay attention. Don't listen to all this bickering, this political rivalry. Everybody, you got your people in here. You know, the young man back there, he's been at the other event when they were protesting for Alexis Wilkes. He wanted to know if I'm Karen Hicks. Why are you looking for Karen Hicks? You're looking to start trouble. So I totally agree that people should be wind down before they come up in here, because I've seen them perform before. And I was the young lady who stopped them men from beating you down when you got all up in their face before. I'm that woman who offered you a ride, but see you looking for trouble again. So this political rivalry and y'all pulling people into who can talk to who, what's right, when you can say something, and then it's a problem if you do. With other people out here in the community, it's not going to go with me. I say what I want, I do what I want. Period. It's called freedom of speech. You got the right to speak, you got the right to feel how you feel, and you have the right to say. Plain and simple. Everybody.
And we've reached the 3-minute mark.
Sure have. And some people get 3 minutes, and some people get 15 minutes, like Ms. Kim Austin did last week.
Ma'am, we've reached the 3-minute mark.
Yes, sir. Only because I true respect Chief Collins. Am I going to stop right now? Other than that, I'll go for mine because I'm tired of it. Y'all do what y'all want to do with our money. The lawyers can't answer questions. You getting paid with our tax dollars.
Ma'am.
Not out her purse, not out the trustees' purse.
Ma'am, we've passed the 3-minute mark.
Y'all don't run this. Residents run this. It's power to the people, not the politicians.
Ma'am, please.
Such a great observation, Queen Trina Double Downs. So, if y'all didn't understand that, who was going to be appointed the mayor had the recall gone through? Were they going to try to slide Riley Rogers back in there? Or was it clean house? Because, as we heard in Jason's speech when he announced his run for mayor, he didn't expect this and all of that. So, was it supposed to be Riley? Was it supposed to be Jason? Kiana, did you think you had a chance? But most importantly, were you transparent with the residents that you all would have appointed a mayor and they would have had nothing to do with it? And also important, do the residents know what Trina's about to tell you? Let me just get back to her. Go ahead, Queen Downs.
Residents, board, mayor. And so we have a recall that's coming up. And the board wants us to make the decision on whether or not we want to recall the mayor. We don't have a choice of who goes in that seat once that recall is in. Personally, I feel if we're going to recall someone for unethical and corrupt behavior, that it's some members on the board that should go too. And Steve, remember when you wanted to be recognized so bad when we weren't getting water shut off notices and you said it was okay? That was unethical. That was corrupt behavior. Jason, when you sat there and gave 8 Class 8s in May of 2019, 3 going to the same company and went back 15 years to play a Class 8 and there was no paperwork that was in that said that they applied at that time, that was corrupt and unethical behavior. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people in here have corrupt, unethical behavior. Tammy, with that whole water bill debacle with Chuck's and you being involved in the middle, and now it's just burnt up and blighted, and it looked terrible in the community on the main road, that is unethical and corrupt behavior. Andrew Holmes, when you always in Chicago instead of being out here as a trustee for the people, tending to them business and the camera in Chicago, that's unethical behavior. Not so much corrupt, but a little unethical, because we voted for you to be a trustee and we voted for you to be here. You see what I'm saying? Ed Steve, when the lady was in Melanie selling sandwiches, we don't know what she was selling, do we, residents? She was in there by herself. No members of Melanie were in there anymore. She could have been selling kilos of heroin. She could have been selling kilos of coke. We don't know what was being done in Melanie's, but they closed, right? Right? That's unethical and corrupt behavior. The only people in this room that need a lawyer are the residents. Do y'all understand that we need to sue them for mismanagement of funds, mismanagement of the village? We pay our bills and they put out bonds. Jason is James Bonds. Okay? When it comes to our bills, he's James Bonds. That's what you're going to get. Point blank, period. If you look at your property tax overview, it's over 28%. And bonds, litigation, okay, and pension. Pension is fine. Litigation and bonds are not. You see that part? Where we pay our taxes, but businesses don't have to. That's unfair to us. When we have a businessman here who not asking for a class 8 for his cigar lounge, who gonna bring tax dollars to the business in district of Dolton, right? And 2 empty properties. We can't have this business in Dolton.
We have other people behind you.
These black men in business in Dolton, Mayor. But you got black men you want to save. I want to save
Trina,
from my old community too.
please step down. There's other people behind you.
What you don't do is touch me, because I will file a COL on you.
Now, Ed Steve, I know that you were especially one of the ones that was calling Trina crazy and saying that she was crazy. You know what? Anything that she just said, call her a liar. And now I'm talking to everybody up there who she named. Call her a liar. You can't, because she's telling the truth on y'all. And I don't really have much more to add, because it's for the residents to look at, make up their minds, and figure out who's lying, who's not, and what's what. Until next time, love and light.